So permission to speak, permission to love yourself, one of the hardest things. Because as a little girl I was really shy. And at 12 and a half I wrote my first poem and the teacher put A+. Then crossed it out and put underneath, is this all your own work? The power of words. I didn't write another poem for over 30 years. So at 47 I wrote a poem, and it was just noticing, I've been married for 31 years and just sort of, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what to do, and the poem was so revealing I hid it, and that was the beginning of me speaking up, and that permission to speak. I wasn't intending to write books. I was started sharing poems, and I was learning from workshops that I was going to, and the more I learned, the more I wanted to share that. So I started a thing round my dining table called Weaving Words, and about 6-8 people came. I did a 6-week course, and no one wanted to leave, and that was 16 years ago, and that's the beginning. And now I do my creative expression workshops in mental health wards, in wellbeing centres, at festivals, at speaking events like this. And what I've learned is that, you know, that time to just express and heal and play with words is so important. And I'd like to really encourage you to get a pad and scribble or journal or whatever you want to call it. You don't have to show anybody, but just that time to write down, I'm really excited or I'm really nervous, or what comes out the pen, you'll be amazed at. And what I've seen over the years, over these 16 years of helping people to express themselves, is that that pen can be a tool for life. I've seen it change lives, I've seen it save lives, actually. And the other part of my business, I've just recently started an app. It's taken 5 years. Oh. It's called Weaving Words Experience app. And it's Weaving Words Experience app. There's free stuff on there. When I go to the mental health wards and say, I'll see you next week, they'll go, oh no. They'll go, wait a week. The app is there. The app is there to say, come on, let's take a breath. The app is there to say, there's a mischief button. If you wake up at 3 in the morning and you're really not in a good place, you hit that button, you'll laugh. There's all Mickey take ridiculous stuff. There's a workshop that will say, come on, let's write. Or there's little prompts, there's daily inspirations. So that is in the app. It's hard work, but I'm very proud of it actually. And one of the other little umbrellas of things I do, God gave me a little house in Malton that I wasn't expecting. I was of no fixed abode for 10 months. And he said, and this house passed my path. And I walked into the room and I knew that that was the place I was going to be. What I didn't realise was it was called Forget-Me-Not. And the space feels so sacred and so special that now I run Forget-Me-Not days, which are little retreat days, bespoke to whatever you need that day. Whether you want to fly a kite, dance, write, splosh art, we've just had an art room finished, whatever you need that day. So that is part of my business. So I'm going to share a poem with you today. I don't know how much time I've got. This is a poem called Gifts, because there's a lot of running around at the moment looking for gifts, isn't there? And this is from my book, Permission to Love Yourself. Oops. Actually, no, I'll read the poem, Permission to Speak, because I'd like to give you some homework. I'd like you to either dance in the kitchen, splosh some paint, do some writing, or sing in the shower, do something creative, because we all have a story. Questions, intentions, desires, a wish, family memories, love, realities, anguish. Conversations buried, suppressed needs to express, to declare our truth, to process and address. Creative expressions may start with a brushstroke, a whisper, a written word. Sing out your life dance. Now is the time to be heard. So let's voice our observations and feelings and drown out that inner critique. Truly give ourselves full permission to speak. to anybody for a present. And actually the poem I wanted to share, it is 30 seconds long, if I may. It's called Gifts. Searching for that one-off gift. Rainbow wrapping, ribbons, twine. Something special to evoke that warm feeling at sparkly favourite times. Traipsing, jostling consumers, scanning up and down the aisles. Queuing around for perfection, the purchase box of parcelled smiles. Valuable gems are often hidden, covered, shelved at the back of the shelf. Ethically wrapped, heavenly crafted. The most precious gift is yourself. So, let's spend our time wisely on every occasion. Give our all. Completely present, wholly given, listening eyes, stories held, laughter shared, because you're a one-off, you're an original first edition. Thank you.